Did you know that some of the most transformative moments in life come from the hardest struggles? Think about it. Pain and suffering aren't just obstacles, they're the building blocks of growth. In today's video, we'll uncover how enduring challenges can unlock your true potential and change your life forever. Stick around, because this might just be the perspective shift you need. But before we dive in, if you're passionate about understanding the psychology behind life's challenges and how they shape us, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on content that helps you grow mentally and emotionally. 1. Suffering forces growth. Think about how a seed must break through the hard soil to grow into a tree. The same principle applies to us as humans. Suffering challenges us to break free from our comfort zones, forcing us to confront our weaknesses and grow stronger. For example, consider someone who has failed in their career. At first, it feels devastating, but this failure can serve as a wake-up call. It pushes them to analyze their mistakes, learn new skills, and eventually bounce back stronger than before. Without the pain of that failure, they might have stayed stagnant, stuck in mediocrity. It's in these moments of struggle that we grow the most. Just like your body adapts and becomes stronger through physical exercise, your mind and spirit evolve when faced with adversity. 2. It teaches resilience. Life isn't always smooth sailing. Storms will come, and challenges will test your limits. But each hardship you endure adds another layer of resilience to your character. Imagine a rubber band stretched to its limit. The more it stretches without breaking, the stronger and more flexible it becomes. Similarly, the challenges we face teach us to bounce back, no matter how tough things get. Think about a time you overcame something you once thought was impossible, a breakup, a financial crisis, or losing a job. At first, it felt unbearable. But when you look back, you realize that surviving that moment gave you the confidence to handle future difficulties. Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's something you build over time, one challenge at a time. And every time you rise after a fall, you become more unshakable than before. 3. It builds empathy. When you go through pain, you begin to see life from a new perspective. You understand what it feels like to be hurt, to struggle, and to overcome. This understanding allows you to connect with others on a deeper level. For example, someone who has faced financial hardships might be more compassionate toward those struggling to make ends meet. Their own experience gives them a lens through which they can empathize with others' pain. Empathy isn't just a personal virtue. It strengthens relationships and fosters a sense of community. When we can relate to others' struggles, we create bonds that are grounded in authenticity and mutual respect. Suffering doesn't just transform you, it transforms how you relate to the world around you. 4. It sparks transformation. Often, suffering acts as a catalyst for deep and meaningful change. When everything is going well, we rarely stop to question our choices or reevaluate our priorities. But when life throws challenges our way, it forces us to pause and reflect. Consider someone who goes through a health scare. That moment of pain or fear might lead them to adopt a healthier lifestyle, prioritize self-care, or even discover a deeper appreciation for life. Similarly, losing a loved one might inspire someone to value their relationships more deeply or to pursue a purpose they've long ignored. Suffering has the power to shake us to our core, breaking apart the old and making way for the new. It's not easy, but transformation rarely is. The greatest changes in life often come after the storm. 5. Suffering reveals strengths you didn't know you had. When life tests you, it often reveals hidden reserves of strength, courage, and resilience that you never imagined you possessed. Think about a time when you faced a situation that seemed impossible, a personal loss, a financial crisis, or an unexpected life challenge. At first, you may have felt completely powerless, but as you navigated through the hardship, you likely discovered inner resources, determination, problem-solving skills, or emotional strength that you didn't realize were there. For instance, many people who go through difficult times, like overcoming addiction or surviving a natural disaster, come out on the other side stronger and more self-aware. They realize they're capable of handling far more than they ever believed. Suffering is like a mirror. It reflects your true potential back to you. 6. It pushes you to seek meaning. In moments of suffering, you're often forced to ask deeper questions about life. Why is this happening to me? What's the purpose of all this pain? These questions, while uncomfortable, are what drive people to seek meaning and purpose in their lives. For example, Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and renowned psychiatrist, wrote in his book Man's Search for Meaning that even in the most horrific circumstances, finding a sense of purpose can make suffering bearable. For some, it might mean helping others. For others, it's finding joy in the small things or working toward a goal that matters deeply to them. Suffering has a way of stripping away the trivial and redirecting your focus to what truly matters. It pushes you to search for answers, discover your values, and align your actions with a higher purpose. 7. It leads to gratitude. One of the unexpected gifts of suffering is that it teaches you to appreciate the good in life. When you've endured hardship, you gain a deeper understanding of what truly matters, and you begin to notice things you once took for granted. For example, recovering from an illness might make you appreciate your health more than ever before. Losing something important, like a job or a relationship, often makes you cherish stability and connection when it returns. Gratitude born from suffering isn't shallow, it's deeply rooted in the understanding of life's fragility. It allows you to find joy in the simple things: a warm meal, a kind word, or even a moment of peace. And when you're grateful, it shifts your mindset, making you more optimistic and resilient in the face of future challenges. 8. Suffering creates opportunities for change. Pain and hardship often act as a turning point in life. When everything is going smoothly, it's easy to stay in your comfort zone. But suffering disrupts the status quo, forcing you to rethink your path and create opportunities for transformation. Consider someone who loses their job unexpectedly. While it may feel devastating at first, this experience can push them to explore new opportunities, starting a business, pursuing a passion, or even moving to a different career entirely. The same applies to personal struggles, like ending a toxic relationship, which can open the door to healthier connections. Suffering shakes things up, but it also creates the space for new beginnings. It's often in those moments of upheaval that you find the courage to make changes you've been avoiding for far too long. 9. It strengthens your mindset. Suffering is like a mental workout. It challenges your mind to grow stronger and more adaptable. Each time you face adversity, you develop a mindset that sees obstacles not as barriers but as opportunities for growth. Take athletes, for example. They push their bodies to the limit, enduring pain and exhaustion, all to improve their performance. The same principle applies to your mental strength. Struggles teach you to persevere, adapt, and find solutions even when the odds are stacked against you. When you develop this growth mindset, you stop fearing failure. Instead, you see it as a stepping stone, a necessary part of progress. Over time, this mental toughness helps you approach life's challenges with confidence, knowing you can handle whatever comes your way. 10. You become an inspiration. When you overcome suffering, you don't just change your life, you inspire others to believe they can do the same. Your story becomes a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Think about people who have survived immense hardships: cancer survivors, refugees, or individuals who've overcome addiction. Their resilience becomes a beacon of hope for others facing similar struggles. Your journey through suffering might seem personal, but its impact extends far beyond you. By sharing your story or simply leading by example, you encourage others to face their own challenges with courage. You become proof that pain doesn't define you, how you respond to it does. Suffering is a universal experience. None of us can escape it. But what sets us apart is how we respond to it. Every struggle, every setback, and every ounce of pain has the potential to shape you into a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate version of yourself. The most powerful changes in life aren't easy, but they're worth it. Remember, every storm you endure clears the path for growth, resilience, and transformation. You are more capable than you realize, and the challenges you face today are the stepping stones to a better tomorrow. If this video resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments. What's one moment of suffering that helped you grow? Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who might need encouragement, and subscribe to Mind Matters for more content that empowers your mind and spirit. Until next time, stay strong and keep thriving.